Hello, everyone. Welcome back to EasySpeak Lab. I'm Ryan, your career coach for today.
And I'm Sophie. We are so happy you are here. If you want to speak English like a pro and never feel awkward again, you are in the right place.
Today, we're answering one of the most common but also most boring questions in the world. What do you do?
I hate that question, Ryan. Sometimes I just want to say I sleep for a living.
Well, today we're going to show you how to ask about work without sounding like a police officer. Imagine we're at a big networking party in London. Everyone's wearing suits, everyone looks important.
Ryan, look at that girl in the corner. She just asked a guy, "What is your job?" and he looked so bored. He almost walked away.
That's because asking, what is your job, is like asking, how much money do you have? It's too direct. It's a jungle mistake, Sophie.
Oh no, I used to say that all the time. Please save us.
Don't worry. Somewhere in this episode, I'm going to tell you about the time I asked a world-famous CEO what he did for a living, and I accidentally insulted his multi-billion-dollar company.
Ryan, you insulted a billionaire? I need to hear this.
Okay, family Catman 1. If what is your job is bad, what is good? The most common phrase is, what do you do?
Wait, Ryan, what do you do, like, right now? I'm drinking water.
No, in English, when we ask, what do you do in a social setting, it always means, what is your profession?
Oh, so I don't need to say for a living at the end.
You can. What do you do for a living is more specific and very natural.
Listeners, listen to Ryan's rhythm. He doesn't say, what do you do? He says, what do you do?
Exactly, Sophie. It's all about the schwa sound. What do you do for a living? Okay, family, let's play a game. I'm going to describe a person's work, and you tell me their job title in the comments. I help people find their dream homes. I show them kitchens and gardens, and I sell buildings. What am I?
Stop. Pause the video. Write your answer in the comments right now. Is it a doctor, a real estate agent, an astronaut? Go, go, go.
The answer is real estate agent. But Sophie, sometimes a job title is boring. If someone says, I am an accountant, the conversation usually dies. That's why we ask, what does a typical day look like for you?
Oh, I love that. It's like asking for a story, not a label.
Exactly. Or you can ask, how did you get into that? This asks for their history, their journey.
How did you get into that? Like entering a door?
No, it means, how did you start this career? It's a very pro way to keep the conversation going. Okay, family, part 1 is done. We learned the polite openers and how to dig deeper into someone's day.
But wait, in part 2, we're calling a career recruiter from New York, and Ryan is going to tell us about that billionaire he insulted.
It's a cringy one. See you in part 2. Okay, family, we are back. In part 1, we learned how to ask, what do you, like a social pro, but now things are getting serious. We are going to New York City to talk to someone who hears these questions all day long.
Oh, I know who you mean. It's my friend Jessica. She's a tech recruiter in Manhattan. She decides who gets the big jobs at Google and Apple.
A recruiter, that's a perfect cameo for today. Let's give her a call.
Hey, Sophie. Hey, Ryan. You caught me during my lunch break at Bryant Park. What's the word?
Jessica, we are teaching our students how to ask about work. In a professional interview in New York, what is the one question that makes a candidate stand out?
Great question. Most people just wait for the recruiter to talk. But if you want to sound like a pro, ask this. What are the biggest challenges your team is facing right now? It shows you aren't just looking for a paycheck, you are looking for a solution.
What are the biggest challenges? I love that. It's so active.
Exactly. And one more tip, never ask, how much do I get paid in the first 5 minutes? It's a total jungle mistake. Anyway, I gotta run. My next interview is starting. Bye, guys.
Wow, challenges. That's a powerful word. Ryan, how do we say that properly? It's a bit of a tongue twister for me.
Let's break it down. Challenges. The stress is at the beginning, and that NG sound at the end is very soft. Try it with me. Challenges.
Challenges. Got it. Okay, Ryan, I've been very patient. You promised a story. You, a billionaire, and a very big insult. What happened?
Okay, here we go. It was 3 years ago at a tech conference in San Francisco. I was at the buffet grabbing some shrimp. I started talking to this older man in a plain gray t-shirt. He looked like a normal grandpa.
A grandpa in a gray t-shirt? That's usually a billionaire in Silicon Valley.
Exactly. But I didn't know that. I asked him, "So what do you do for a living?" He smiled and said, "I work in social media. We try to connect people."
That sounds nice. What did you say?
I wanted to be funny. I said, "Oh, social media? Isn't that just a place for teenagers to share pictures of their food? I hope your company does something more useful than that."
No, Ryan. Who was he?
He just laughed and said, "We try our best." 2 minutes later, someone came up to him and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Zuckerberg, the stage is ready for you."
Shouting, Mark Zuckerberg? You told the founder of Facebook that his company is just for food pictures?
Yes, I wanted to disappear. I wanted to turn into a shrimp and hide under the table. It was the most awkward moment of my life.
Oh my God, Ryan, you are the king of awkward moments. First Wolverine, now the Facebook guy?
Okay, family, be honest. Have you ever said something wrong to your boss or someone important? Maybe you didn't know who they were? Write your story in the comments right now. Let's make me feel better about my Zuckerberg disaster.
I'm sure the comments will be amazing. But Ryan, we need to go back to the lesson. What if I don't have a job right now? What if I'm a student or looking for work? How do I answer, "What do you do?"
That's a great question. You should never feel embarrassed. You can say, "I'm between jobs at the moment," or "I'm focusing on my studies."
Between jobs. That sounds much better than "I am unemployed."
Much better. Or if you're a freelancer, you can say, "I'm self-employed," or "I run my own business," even if it's a small YouTube channel like EasySpeak Lab.
I run my own business. I feel like a CEO just saying that.
You are the CEO of your own learning, Sophie.
Okay, part 2 is done. We learned the recruiter tips, the Zuckerberg disaster, and how to answer if we don't have a traditional job.
But don't go anywhere. In part 3, we are going to learn how to talk about promotion, salary, and we have a very special speaking challenge that will make you sound like a manager.
I'm ready. See you in part 3, family.
Welcome back for the grand finale, family. We survived the Zuckerberg disaster, we got tips from a New York recruiter, and now it's time for the most important part, moving up.
Moving up. You mean getting a promotion or asking for more money? That's the scariest part of any job, Ryan.
It is. Most people feel like they're asking for a favor, but in English, we use value-based language. Instead of saying, "I want more money," we say, "I'd like to discuss my compensation based on my recent achievements."
Compensation. That's a fancy word for salary, right?
Exactly. It sounds more professional. And notice I said achievements. You aren't asking for money because you're nice. You're asking because you brought value to the company.
Based on my achievements. I'm writing that down. But Ryan, what if I want a bigger title? What if I want to be the boss?
Then you ask about career progression. You can say to your manager, "What steps do I need to take to reach the next level in this company?"
Reach the next level. It sounds like a video game. I love it.
It is a bit like a game, Sophie, and you need the right power-ups, words, to win. But wait, we have one more jungle mistake to cover.
Oh no, what is it?
It's called bad-mouthing. Never, ever speak badly about your old boss or your old company during an interview, even if they were terrible.
Why? If my old boss was a monster, shouldn't I say the truth?
No, because the new boss will think, if she talks like this about them, she will talk like this about me too. Always stay positive. Say, "I'm looking for new challenges," or "I'm ready for a different environment."
New challenges. We're back to Jessica's favorite word. It really is a magic word, isn't it?
It's the golden key to the professional world. Okay, family, it's time for the speaking challenge of the week.
I'm ready. What's the mission, Ryan?
I want you to go to your mirror, stand tall, and imagine you're introducing yourself at a big event. Say this out loud. Hi, I'm your name, and I work in your industry. I'm currently focusing on a big project/challenge.
Do it 3 times. Make it sound confident. And tell us in the comments, what is your dream job? If money was not real, what would you do for a living?
I want to read those dream jobs. Maybe we have some future astronauts or lion tamers in the EasySpeak family.
Or maybe more English teachers. Thank you so much for joining us today. You are now ready to walk into any office and own the room.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. We have some amazing surprises for episode 7.
Keep practicing, keep growing, and remember, you are the CEO of your own life. Bye-bye.
See ya! And Ryan's tip, if you see Mark Zuckerberg, just talk about the weather.